kiddos. I'm going to read a story for you today. Um, for your health lesson. I hope you're all doing really well. I'll get started here. A Little Spot of Courage, a story about being brave, written and illustrated by Diane Elbner. And there's our title page. And she dedicated the story again to her children, Ryan and Anna. And here we go. Hi, I'm a Courage Spot. I'm here to help you do something that is challenging or difficult, especially when you are afraid. You might see me when you are brave, too. I thought superheroes were the only people who showed courage. How can I show courage? You might have thought of superheroes when I said the word courage, but here are some real heroes who grow their courage spot every day by keeping us safe. So then they have some pictures of people over here, someone who is in the military, a fire person, a police person, and it looks like a doctor over here also. You don't need to wear a cape to have courage. Courage is inside of us, and we can do small or large acts of courage every day. You might not see the effects of your courage right away, but I can tell you that every act of courage, big or small, makes a positive difference in this world. That's why we want to grow our courage spot as big as we can. One way we can do this is by creating courage cards. Reading these cards provides inspiration to do more acts of courage. And so here they have a courage card. And on the courage card, it says, every time you do an act of courage, write it here. Courage might look heroic on the outside, but on the inside, it may feel like worry and frustration. Courage isn't something that makes us not scared. It's something that helps us overcome worries. In addition to your courage spot, your confidence spot will be able to help you too. And remember, we've read about our confidence spot and talked about how we can be confident too, right, kiddos? The more you believe in yourself, the easier it will become to show courage. Try repeating this to yourself every morning. Okay, so in the orange box, it says here, try and repeat this to yourself every day. Today is a new day. I will have a great start. I will listen to the voice inside my heart. I will let good thoughts inside my mind and tell myself I am brave. I am loving. I am kind. There are times you might avoid a safe situation because you are worried or scared. This is when your anxiety spot grows a lot and it doesn't make you feel very good. That's why you want to try to grow your courage spot every day. And over here, there's another courage card. It says, I was worried before I went to the party because I didn't know that many people, but I ended up having a great time. So, because they still went, I bet their courage spot grew because they found out it wasn't going to be as bad as they thought. Let's look at some times when you both wrote on your courage cards. Like when an accident happened, you had courage to be honest. So here on their courage card, they wrote, I told my parents I broke the vase playing soccer in the house. So I bet that was hard, right? But being honest about that and admitting that was the best thing they could do, right? On this courage card, they wrote, I went to the doctor today and I wasn't scared at all. And I even got a sticker. So cool. Or when you were both scared at the doctor's office, you learned that doctors are there to help you and help keep you healthy. And you both had courage to stay calm. So down here, they had both written on the courage card. I read the first one. Here's the second one. I was a little scared to go to the doctor office, but the doctor made me feel better. So it's always good if you feel better, right, kiddos? Remember, when those kids were laughing when someone fell and they tried to get you to laugh too, you knew that was wrong and had the courage to say no. So on their courage card, they wrote, I didn't follow the crowd and I helped someone in need. And here they were brave and strong, and they said, are you okay? That was a rough fall. Let me help you. Instead of standing over here and laughing, They went and helped the person. I would much rather be the person helping someone than standing there laughing, right, kiddos? On this courage card, it said, I was kind to the new girl in school today and showed her around. And here they said, hi, can you sit next to me? You did a great job helping the new student feel welcomed when no one else did. You had courage to be kind. That is wonderful. Here's some more courage cards. I wore my favorite outfit even though it didn't really match. Hey, that's cool. It's great to have your own style, right? I wore my favorite bow tie today even though I was worried my friends wouldn't like it. Those clothes you had on yesterday were pretty awesome. It was great to see you have had courage to be who you are, right? We don't always have to dress the same as everyone else. We have to have our own style and be ourselves, right, kiddos? And that takes courage sometimes. And this courage card says, I sang in front of a large crowd for the first time. Ooh, I bet that took some courage. When you had to get up on stage, you first wrote out your worries before the event. That gave you courage to manage your emotions. Hey, did you hear that? They wrote down what they're afraid of, and then they went and did it. And then they felt better about it. That is a great idea. On this courage card, they wrote, art was really hard, but I kept trying. Ooh, I love that. That's our growth mindset, isn't it, kiddos? I saw that you had a hard time learning a new skill. You had courage to be resilient and try again. Ooh, I love that. Resilient. That's a great thing to be. All great art starts with a scribble, right? Everything starts with one little spot, with one little scribble. Here's their courage card. I asked the teacher for help today. Now remember, guys, you can still ask me for help even though we're not together right now. You can always send me a message. I'm very willing to help you. I was proud to see when you shared that you didn't understand. I bet you helped out other kids too. You had courage to ask questions. And that's especially true when we're in class. It's always great to ask questions, right? Because if you don't know it, I bet there's other people in class who don't know it too. And sometimes when I get your questions from you, even though we're apart right now, if I get the question, I sometimes send out more information because I figure if one of my kiddos didn't get it, that means the rest of you guys didn't either, or at least another couple of you might not have. Here's another courage card. I tried out for the basketball team, and then this one says I tried out for the team again. So that is so cool. They kept trying. Wonderful. I saw how intimidated you both were trying out for the basketball team, but you had the courage to make friends and try something new. That is wonderful. Even Michael Jordan was cut from the basketball team and had to try again. And he turned out being one of the best players in NBA's history. This card says, I had courage. Courage tying my shoes was hard, but I didn't give up. Ooh, there's that great growth mindset again, kiddos. Do you remember when you were learning to tie your shoes? Even though you were frustrated, you had courage to keep trying. See here, they're saying, this is hard. Then, I can do this. I did it. Awesomeness. I learned how to ride my bike. Ooh, that takes some practice and some different time, right? Sometimes you have to use training wheels and a whole bunch of different things until you get there, but they keep working at it. Riding your bike was pretty challenging. You fell a dozen times, but you kept getting up. You had courage to persevere. Ooh, another growth mindset word, persevere. I was excited when you finally realized scary shadows were not scary after all. You had the courage to manage your fear. This courage card said, I could sleep without my nightlight on. And here's another one. I had fun making shadow puppets in the dark. See, they learned how to do shadow puppets and they're like, these shadows aren't scary anymore. I was happy when you discovered that your taste buds are constantly changing what you like to eat, what you didn't like to eat last week could be your favorite food this week. You had the courage to try new food. So this courage card said, I tried papaya and it tasted yummy. And yeah, papaya is pretty yummy. This one said, I tried red bell peppers tonight and I actually like them. You know what? I really like bell peppers too. I like the red ones and the green ones and the orange ones. And they have like little mini ones. Oh, those are really good too. This courage card said, I was able to make it halfway on the monkey bars. And I know we're not able to really go on playground equipment right now, but when we get back to being able to do that, that's a cool thing to get to try. I was delighted you were able to take small steps to achieve your goal. You had the courage to try. Awesomeness. I found a watch and then looked for the owner. So they were brave to look and find whose it was. I was glad you were determined to find the owner of the item you found in the park. You had the courage to do the right thing, right? The courage to find the person instead of just keeping it, right? That's awesome. And then it said, wow, look at all those courage cards. Try reading them throughout the week to inspire you to do more acts of courage. How can you show courage this week? I found a watch and then found the owner. I could sleep without my light on. I was able to make it halfway on the monkey bars. Art was really hard, but I kept trying. I tried papaya. I tried out for the team again. So kiddos, what I'd like you to do this week is I want you to make some of your own courage cards. Whenever you're having something new that's coming up that you're feeling a little scared or that you're not sure of, so this week I want you to make those courage cards, and I want you to, whenever you're trying something new or something that might be scaring you a little bit, I want you to write down what it is, what was scaring you about it, and then how it turned out, because you know what? I bet it turned out way better than you thought it was going to be. And when it was done, I bet you feel really good inside and that you have more courage, because we want that courage spot to keep growing and growing, so that way you have lots of courage to try new things and to deal with new things. Okay, kiddos? I miss you.